Apple has released watchOS 26.5 to the public, and we're going to go through everything new. We do have a new wallpaper this time, but first let's go ahead and go into settings and general, and then go to about. So the build number on this one is 23T570. Now this is, once again, like I said, this is 26.5. This will probably be the last build that we get before WWDC, which is going to have watchOS 27, which hopefully brings a lot more new stuff to the Apple Watch. So if you are interested in that kind of content, be sure to hit the subscribe button because I will be covering it day one. I always get it and I install it right away on my main device and then give you updates throughout the summer. Well, let's start off with the new wallpaper because that's what most people care about. Anytime we get a new wallpaper, people are pretty excited for it. So to get to it, we just go all the way over, hit the new and add, and you see it right here. Now this is a Pride wallpaper, and I gotta admit, I was pretty surprised to see a Pride wallpaper this year because usually every year we get a Black Unity band and a Black Unity wallpaper, and then in June we get the Pride and the Pride band. And this year, we had a Black Unity band, but we did not get a new wallpaper. So I thought Apple was going to change things around and maybe not release a new wallpaper every single year with the band. They didn't do it with Black Unity, but they are doing it with Pride, which I don't know. It just seems kind of odd to me. I'd love to hear your comments because the comments on these are always the best to watch. We're going to go ahead. We're still going to take a look at it. I just will never use any of these personally, but it's something. Usually these kind of show off something that Apple will do that's not Pride focus later on in the next version. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this. This is the full screen mode of it. I'm going to move around just to make sure it doesn't do. It looks like it does a little bit. Yeah, as you move it around, you can see it kind of, the shimmer kind of moves with it. And then let's go ahead and look at what all the options are. So you have full screen or you have the circular. Circular is obviously going to give you the 4 corner complications. So if you like that, you can go with that. And then we have styles. So there's style 1, style 2, and that's it. So you got 2 different styles. So let's go ahead and just close that out. I'm guessing this gives you a little bit of that shimmer move as well. You can definitely see it in the corner as I move around. That white kind of comes up. So these are the 2 styles that we have. And then we have different colors. So you can customize and pick from the full list of colors, or you can go through the options they have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 different styles. Now, obviously, or colors, and of course, each style has all those probably. There's 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you have all those, and then once again, you can even customize it and add other colors as well that you can then access somewhere. It doesn't look like, did it add them? No. I'm not sure how that works. So I can add all these. Okay, so I wasn't the quickest in figuring out what was going on here. Let me just say it's kind of hard when you're looking down at it at this angle. But when I was editing it, I realized what was happening. So if I come back to this tap to customize the color, you can then pick from however many colors you want, and then you apply it. And if I go to this one, there it's gonna have the colors I picked. So once again, if I come in here, I go edit, tap to customize, I take off a bunch of these greens because it was pretty heavy on green. Maybe I select some different blues, red, some purples. Let's go down, get a white in there, apply, and then come back. Now it's going to have that style of color. So that's what the customize. Normally in the past, when you have this, then it adds additional colors up above that you can actually select from. So that's where that confusion came in. And then you have the complications. So you have 4 complications. This only works if you're using the circular mode. If I go back and I turn this back to full screen, then we come here, complications not available for this dial. But there you have it. There is the watch face in all its styles. Now, as far as bug fixes go, they gave us some release notes, but everything in here, and let me just pull it up on my phone. We're gonna zoom out just a little bit, move this off to the side so it focuses, is pretty much store kit related. There's not been anything like official. This is still from the original release candidate, which is the one, nothing changed from the release candidate to the final release. It's the same build number, but you just have a couple store kits. This is all more developer side of things. But overall, the performance on this build has actually been pretty solid. Everything kind of just pops up pretty quick. The control center seems to be working really nicely. I can edit, I can add, and everything just kind of pops up nice and fast. Same thing goes for third-party apps. Like I launched my weather app, launches really quick. I can launch my step count app. That one opens up real quick, which that's not, there it goes, it updated. Just real quick, just so you know, I am still working on this. I am making it better and better every single day, and I have a release out already that makes the complication update much faster, and I'm still working to improve it even more, along with multiple watch support. That's one that this build is working on now. But overall, the performance of 26.5 has been great. Now, I did see one user talk about that notifications are not being forwarded when they're in sleep or work focus mode. They said that broke for them, at least in 26.4. I've not seen that. Like, I've had it in work focus, I've had it in sleep mode. I've still gotten notifications to come through. They've still came from my phone to my watch. So I'm not sure what they're having, but I've not seen that in any of the betas. So of 26.5 or the final release seems to be working just as well for me. The battery life on this has been great. Ever since 26.4, I feel like the battery life has gotten much better on the Apple Watch Ultra at least, and probably the other ones as well. But I've seen great performance in battery to where this is lasting multiple days now rather than just like the 24 to 36 hour mark, which is really nice because that's really what this device should do. If you're wearing a watch that is this thick, it should have great battery life. But if we go into battery, you'll see I'm at 80% right now. Last charge to 100 was at last night at 9:55, so pretty good. Now I've gone back and forth on this, like I've been developing and everything, pushing the app, working on that. So, you know, that does take a bigger hit to the battery. So it would probably be even higher if I wasn't doing that kind of stuff. So, but we can go ahead and also take a look at the battery health. I'm at 99%. I didn't realize that. So my Ultra 3 is no longer at 100%. Less than a year, I've dropped that 1%. That kind of hurts. That always hurts. I say it every single time. I always find out in these videos when that drops, and it hurts a little bit because I didn't expect it. I thought it would still be at 100%, but now it's not. And after the betas kill like your battery, especially the new ones. So the watchOS 27, like even though it's coming up soon and you're gonna be tempted to install it, just know it always ruins the battery health of your devices. So just keep that in mind. If the feature set doesn't look that impressive to you, don't stay away. Just stay away. It's the smarter move to make. Let me go through it for you and I'll report on if it's worth it or not. But overall, you know, it is what it is, but I'm now at 99% maximum capacity. And if you didn't know what that is, that just means when it says it's at 100, it's really at 99. Nice update. And if you're interested in this band at all, this is the Stratos band from a company called Nomad. This is the best band, if you ask me, for the Apple Watch Ultra. If you want a metal band, this is a mix between silicone or I think they call it like an FKM. I can't even remember, but it is a awesome looking metal band that is flexible. Like I wear this band to sleep track and throughout the day. You can work out in it. You can swim in it even if you want to. I believe it is titanium. I think it's grade 2 maybe. I can't remember exactly. That's how you know this isn't an ad, because I don't even remember everything about this. I did get this band for free. I believe it's almost $200, or maybe it is $200 for it. But overall, like I probably would have paid for this, I'll be honest. This is a band that is worth it. And it comes in different colors. So this is the orange. I like it because it matches the ultra orange color, but they have it in like black, green. I think they have the glow in the dark color as well. It's a great band. And if you want to learn more about it, you can click right here to watch the video that I made on it back when I first got it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.